What's going on, YouTube? This is BBSP. I know this statement might be kind of shocking. This might be kind of, you know, kind of strange and funny. When I think about it, right? When I really think about it and shit, right? We all know the 1996 Bulls won 72 games with 72 and 10. You know what I mean? What was it? 39 and 2 at home. Had the best road record in the league, right? But I feel like, in my honest personal opinion, I feel like the 1992 team was better, way better. Now I'm gonna tell you that, and here's why. Here's why. Yeah, the '96 team had a better bench, right? It's more versatile as far as like doing more things. You know what I mean? All around team, right? But you gotta think the '92 Bulls had a more tougher road to prosperity. Think about it. Now, I mean, also the fact that you have Mike at the height of his powers and Scottie Pippen just reaching his prime. You had a solid all-star in Horace Grant, and you had a complementary role players that knew their role and were very solid. John Paxson, of course, B.J. Armstrong, Bill Cartwright, Cliff Levingston, Stacey King, Bobby Hansen was on that team. If somebody, yeah, Bobby Hansen was on that team. Shit, definitely Bobby Hansen was on that team. Yeah, people don't know about this, but that team right there, the '92 Bulls, could have easily won 70 games that season too. They were on pace. Well, they were 31 and 4, 32 and 5, and like the All-Star break, right? And like I said, they had a good shot at winning 70 games, But I feel as though like they kind of took their foot off the gas. Plus the schedule got a little bit tougher. Plus, they dealt with minor injuries and everything. You know what I mean? And I guess they took their foot off the gas real quick, and they ended up with 67 wins. That's three games off from it's 3 games off from 70. 3 games off from 70 wins. You gotta think they face better competition too. Way better competition. Now, what do I mean by way better competition? Just look at the comparable to the teams they played in the first, second, and third round and during that season. The teams, now I know the '96 Bulls' biggest competitor was the Orlando Magic with Shaq and Penny, right? But you gotta think, after Shaq and Penny, a lot of those teams either were injured or were on their last legs. Injured might, being the Indiana Pacers with Reggie Miller, because a lot of people don't remember, but Reggie Miller had some type of coronary injury for his eye. Had a coronary injury with his eye, and they got upset by the Atlanta Hawks. They got upset by the Atlanta Hawks in '96. And then you had the Knicks. Yeah, coronary eye injury from Reggie Miller. Then you had the Knicks. They were about ready to fall off, with Oakley, Derek Harper, Patrick Ewing, of course, John Starks. They had Gary Grant, solid role players, but take that in comparison to the team 4 years prior. Now let's rewind it back. The Miami Heat team that they played in, even though the Bulls swept them, that Miami Heat team with Steve Smith, Grant Long, Glenn Rice, Brian Shaw, Ronnie Cycli, Bimbo Coles. That team was a little bit more athletic because you had Steve Smith, you had Glenn Rice, you had Grant Long. The '96 team, yeah, they were solid, and yeah, Pat Riley had them balling, but you got to think. Alonzo Mourning was the only dominant player they had. Tim Hardaway was, kind of just coming in there and, reaching his prime, his tail end of his prime. You had Rashawn Leonard. You had Keith Askins. You had Rex Chapman. The '92 Miami Heat team, that was an up-and-coming team. You could say they were expansion and shit. They were more athletic, and they pushed the '92 Bulls team more. Now, getting back to the Knicks, that was the team at the height of its powers. That was the team that made the Bulls sweat during that first run and shit. 7-game series, long, hard-fought 7-game series, And a lot of people think the Bulls might have been in trouble. That Knicks team had Ewing, Oakley, Starks, X-Man, Xavier McDaniel, Anthony Mason, who else? Greg Anthony, a rookie Greg Anthony, and even Mark Jackson. That team right there put a scare in the Bulls, man. And the Bulls could have easily lost that series. And they gave the Bulls everything they could handle and then some. And Jordan, of course, averages during that series. His output was needed, as opposed to the '96 series where it's more of a team effort. More of a team effort. You know what I mean? And, because the Bulls had a better bench, but, not saying that the Bulls didn't have a bench in '92, but '96, yeah. It was pretty deep. It's pretty deep. The conference finals comparisons, of course the Orlando Magic had more talent. But like I said, they dealt with injuries with themselves during that series. Horace Grant had like an elbow injury that kept him out of the rest of the series. And Penny Hardaway, that's when the injuries really started to catch up to him that season. Couple series in the first round, it was Curry. Forgot his name, Curry. Back in the days, I remember he's not Dale Curry, but his last name was Curry. Landed on Penny Hardaway's knee, and he was never the same after that. Penny Hardaway was never the same after that, and it kind of affected the Orlando Magic going forward. And basically, Penny Hardaway was playing on one leg, basically. As a comparison to the Cleveland Cavaliers, Mark Price, Craig Elo, Larry Nance, Brad Daugherty, Mike Sanders, Terrell Brandon, they pushed them to 6 games. So when you think about it, the '96 Bulls kind of benefited from injuries to other teams a little bit. Most notably the Orlando Magic. Not saying the Orlando Magic would win, the Magic would win, but still, all the players are healthy on Orlando Magic, that at least goes 6. That series goes at least six games. At least 6 games. I don't think the Magic will get swept if it was a healthy Orlando Magic team going out. Matter of fact, Game 2, the Magic had a 20-point lead before the Bulls came back and won and took a 2-0 series lead and shit. I feel as though, me being an Orlando Magic fan, I feel as though if it wasn't for the injuries, we win that game. It's time 1-1 going back to Orlando. Who knows after that? You know? But, basically, getting to the finals, Portland Trailblazers pushed the 92 Bulls to 6 games. Well, yeah, Sonics won 2 games, but that was after the Bulls won the first 3 games, The Bulls in 92 with Mike and Scotty in their primes, they averaged more points. Point differential was better. Defensive differential was kind of even. You probably give the advantage to the Bulls in 96, but I feel like in 92, Jordan and Pippen was more athletic and did more things on defense. They could lock you down in a minute. I feel as though the 96 team was more of a team effort. But in 92, you had Jordan, Pippen, and Grant. That was like a 3-headed monster of the Doberman defense. The 3-headed monster of the Doberman defense. But you got the front line of Bill Cartwright and Will Perdue and then Scott Williams over there. Scott Williams over there. So, yeah. I feel as though like the 92 Bulls are slightly better than 96 Bulls. Though I will understand, for me, I feel as though still, all in all, the 96 Bulls are a top 3 team of all time. Though for me, my preference would be the 92 Bulls, man, because of, they face more adversity, they have more competition, and I feel like that was a more dominant team. More, dominant team at least in the regular season and some portion of the playoffs. Whereas the 96 Bulls, they just blew through the comp. Basically blew through the comp, you know what I mean? It's just, I feel as though, even though the 96 Bulls did more things as far as an all-around team, I feel like the 92 Bulls were more dominant. Hit the like, subscribe, I'm hit y'all people up later.